Report of fuel source 957. 4, 3, 2.
On March 17, 1852, Italian astronomer Annibale de Gasparis was gazing into the night sky through the visual-based telescope at the Astronomical Observatory in Capodimonte in Naples, Italy. During his routine scan of the night sky, he caught a glimpse of a large celestial body, a yet undiscovered object. 16 Psyche was his fifth accredited discovery, after 10 Hygeia, 11 Parthenope, 13 Egeria, and 15 Eunomia, named after the Greek goddess of the soul, Psyche. The prefix 16 signifies that it was the 16th minor planet or asteroid in order of discovery. 16 Psyche is an M-type asteroid, meaning it is generally featureless and has flat to red sloped absorption spectra in the visible to near-infrared wavelengths, and has a moderate optical albedo. Although widely assumed to be a metal-rich, the reason for the use of M in the classification, the evidence for a high metal content in the M-type asteroids is only indirect. Though highly plausible, and in the case of Psyche, it is known to have the presence of silicate minerals on the surface, though it is inconsistent with a pure iron-nickel regolith unless it is highly porous. 16 Psyche is the largest and most massive of the M-type asteroids, and is one of the dozen most massive asteroids. It has a mean diameter of approximately 220 kilometers, and contains about 1% of the mass of the asteroid belt. Historically, it was hypothesized to be the exposed core of a protoplanet, but numerous recent studies have all but ruled that out. If Psyche were the remnant core of an early planetesimal though, it would have to have an overall porosity of 50%, though given Psyche's size, this is considered highly improbable. '16 Psyche will be explored by a spacecraft of the same name, marking the first time a man-made object will journey to a metallic asteroid. Psyche was submitted as part of a call for proposals for NASA's Discovery program that closed in February 2015. It was shortlisted on September 30th as one of 5 finalists and awarded $3 million USD for further concept development. Differentiation was a fundamental process in shaping many asteroids and all terrestrial planets, and direct exploration of a core could greatly enhance understanding of this process. The Psyche mission aims to characterize 16 Psyche's geology, shape, elemental composition, magnetic field, and mass distribution. It is expected that this mission will increase the understanding of planetary formation and interiors. On January 4th, 2017, the Psyche mission was selected for NASA's 14th Discovery mission, and the launch was scheduled for no earlier than September 20th, 2022. But the Psyche launch was postponed, as NASA found that the late delivery of testing equipment and the flight software for its spacecraft did not give them enough time to complete the required testing, and decided to delay the launch, with future windows available in 2023 and 2024 to rendezvous with the asteroid in 2029 and 2030 respectively. On October 28, 2022, NASA announced that Psyche was targeting a launch period opening on October 10, 2023, which would correspond with an arrival at the asteroid in August 2029. On April 18, 2023, JPL's mission page for Psyche was updated to reflect a new launch date of October 5th. On September 28th, the launch was again delayed to no earlier than October 12th, due to an unspecified issue with the spacecraft. The launch was further delayed to October 13th, 2023, due to bad weather. Psyche launched on October 13th, 2023 at 10:23 AM EDT on a Falcon Heavy vehicle. Psyche will conduct a gravity assist maneuver at Mars in 2026, which will position the spacecraft for arrival at the target asteroid in August 2029. The spacecraft would orbit at decreasing altitudes or regimes. Its first regime, Orbit A, would see the spacecraft enter a 700-kilometer orbit for magnetic field characterization and preliminary mapping for a duration of 56 days. It would then descend to Orbit B, set at 290 kilometers of altitude for 76 days for topography and magnetic field characterization once again. It would then descend to orbit C at 170 kilometers altitude for 100 days to perform gravity investigations and to continue magnetic field observations. Finally, the orbiter would enter orbit D, set at only 85 kilometers, to determine the chemical composition of the surface using gamma ray and neutron spectrometers. It would also acquire continued imaging, gravity, and magnetic field mapping. The mission is expected to orbit the asteroid for at least 21 months.